Hello, Jujil. So, I have another very interesting question with me.
Hello, Amrita.
Yeah. So, let's look at the question. So, in this question, there are two people, John and Mary. Let me write it as J and M. Okay, so these are the two guys. And each of them are paid X dollars in advance to do a certain job together. So, John gets X dollar and Mary also gets X dollars. Okay. Now, John worked on the job
Okay.
for 10 hours. So, John worked for 10 hours. And Mary
Okay.
worked 2 hours less than John. So, that means Mary worked for
8.
8 hours. Okay.
Oh, you didn't write 10 for him. I think you forgot.
This is
10.
10. I think, is it not visible?
Oh, it's 10. I thought it's John.
No,
Sorry.
it's 10.
My fault.
Okay.
It's 10.
So don't worry, my handwriting is weird, I know. So anyway, if Mary gave John Y dollars of her payment so that they would have received the same hourly wage. So what was the dollar amount in terms of Y that John was paid? I know. Ignore this. First, let us scrutinize this information here. Since they're talking about hourly wage, why don't we calculate that first, right? So, how much amount is paid to them together? So, together they are paid 2x dollars,
That's correct.
right? And together they worked for 18 hours on that job, right?
That's correct.
So this gives you dollars per hour. So how much amount they are given per hour? This is x by 9 dollars per hour is
Right.
what together they are earning, right?
Right.
Now, why Mary wants to give John Y dollars of her payment? Because quite clearly Mary worked less.
Right.
But even then, both of them are getting paid equal amount. So this is something Mary does not like. Since she worked less, so she thinks that this is not justified. So she should give some of the amount to John so that both of them receive the same hourly wage. Okay. So what should actually John be getting for working 10 hours? We know
X.
that per hour is X by $9. So they get X by $9 for 1 hour, for working for 1 hour, right? So actually John should receive how much? Since he's working 10 hours, he should receive 10 into X by 9.
Correct.
So he should ideally be receiving this much amount, but he's receiving only X dollars instead. And
Okay.
ideally, Mary should receive how much? So she worked only for 8 hours, so 8x by 9.
Right.
This much amount Mary should be receiving. But instead, she received more. She received X. So
Right.
she wants to give away the difference of this two amount to John so that he can have this much and she can keep this much. Okay. And that difference is Y here. Because Mary gives John Y dollars for her of her payment so that they would have received the same hourly wage. Clear?
Right. Right.
So to
Clear.
make it right, let's calculate the difference between what Mary actually received and what she should have received instead. So if you subtract, you will get 9x minus 8x is x by 9, right? This is the amount that Mary should give to John.
No.
Okay.
Right.
Now this x by 9 is what? This is equal to y. This is what given in the question because she gives y dollar.
Right.
So in terms of y, now question is what was the dollar amount in terms of y that John was paid in advance? So John was paid x dollars. So what is x in terms of y? It is 9y,
9Y.
right? So your answer
That's
is
it.
9.5. All right. I hope this is clear to
That
you.
that's very clear, Amrita. Thank you.
Thank you, Juju.